the LCB-1 Mining and Research Station, and congratulations on being selected to join the security and scouting team in this state-of-the-art underwater high security facility. Expect a lot more scouting than security, but let me be clear, it is your job to keep the eggheads and gearheads safe. As I was saying, exploration and mapping of the underground tunnel network is a primary objective, and the corporation's been kind enough to provide some nifty high-tech mapping and exploration tools. The grappling hook is your best friend. It'll help you traverse gaps, scale cliffs, and descend safely into caverns. You'll also be provided with C4 to open new paths, but be careful. We don't need any more incidents. The other objective is ensuring the upper-level mining operations are running smoothly, which brings us back to the gearheads. The engineering personnel operate all the heavy equipment and machinery. Drills, transports, cargo lifts, you name it. Leave that stuff to the engineers. That gear can be very dangerous. But make no mistake, you are in charge. Those gearheads can't even lift a pencil without your permission. And yes, the corporation has armed us to the teeth, but it's mostly for show. No doubt you're going to hear a bunch of spooky rumors about the lower-level research facility from grunts who haven't seen the light of day in months. Don't get paranoid. If you keep your head down and do your job, you'll be just fine. LCB-1? Come in, LCB-1. LCB-1, this is surface control. Please come in.
In a house that is very big and frozen in time.
Milo has to collect hundreds of little creatures named the Tinykin to explore this mysterious place, solve puzzles, and find out what's happening before getting back home. Tinykin is a puzzle platformer with a lot of exploration, which means you'll visit a lot of places and see what you can reach and get to. Milo can use the Tinykin to expand his abilities, and, glad for him, you'll find new species with different powers in every room.
Like the green Tinykins that can stand on top of each other and help you reach higher places.
Or the pink ones that are stronger than Milo and can lift objects bigger than him. But they are not the only ones. There's even more that you'll discover all along the game.
Just remember this. The more Tinykin you have, the more they will be able to do. Now, let's talk about Milo and some of his abilities.
Milo has a tiny skateboard that is made out of soap. He can glide around and grind along objects, providing great shortcuts if you know how to look.
This can help when you need a faster way to get around the house. Because yeah, it's a really big place. Along Milo's journey, you will be looking for components of a mysterious machine that will help him going back home.
You'll also find artifacts that tell the story of who used to live there. Insects in each room want you to collect things in exchange for upgrades to Milo's abilities.
There are lots of people to meet and side quests to do.
Welcome aboard the Royce Express, where my guests indulge in luxury travel, fine dining, and... murder? Well then, who's at hand to catch my killer? There's my trusty lawyer, a would-be detective, and Her Majesty's Secret Service. There's just one problem. They're the suspects. With puzzles to solve, palms to grease, and clues to uncover, they'd better prove their innocence fast, or it's the end of the line in an adventure that's not just nuts. Welcome aboard the Royce Express, where my guests indulge in luxury travel, fine dining, and... murder? Well then, who's at hand to catch my killer? There's my trusty lawyer, a would-be detective, and Her Majesty's Secret Service. There's just one problem. They're the suspects. With puzzles to solve, palms to grease, and clues to uncover, they'd better prove their innocence fast, or it's the end of the line in an adventure that's not just nuts.
Single-player narrative adventure, and as a Nunu, you are looking for your mother. It's a road trip you are doing with your best friend. It's like a father or a protector to Nunu. And with Willem, you move through the Freljord, this frozen land.
The Freljord is an inhospitable, unforgiving wasteland. Nunu is a Xenotype boy, and he has a magical flute.
He can make different elements in the environment react to its notes and to its sound, solving the different challenges we encounter in the game. If you play the flute, he will dance with you. But if you start making bad noises, he closes his ear and complaining like...
They play together, they laugh together, they cry together, they take care of each other.
The Freljord is a magical environment, and players are going to be able to explore new and exciting places they have never seen before.
You will jump, you will climb, you will ride jetties, and the good thing about kids riding a jetty is that...
What are you doing?
How to love each other.
This again about friendship, pure innocent joy, hope, and family.
Thanks, Willem. I couldn't do it without you, buddy.
Seems we have another nightmare on our hands. so very funny. In this musical puzzle adventure game, you'll make your way through a rhythmic world set in the human mind. Unfortunately, nightmares are spreading chaos everywhere. It's up to you to put an end to their fearsome schemes. Play solo or locally with a friend as you wield your trusty sword and engage in combat. Manipulate environments to solve compelling puzzles, and have symphonic showdowns against some musically menacing bosses.
That sounds like trouble. Or trouble.
Ugh.
Oh, so you're the journalist.
I think what our readers really want to know is whether we're any closer to finding out what happened to the Terror and her crew.
Do you know the meaning of the symbols on these rocks?
If the sailors left cans here, it must have been for a reason.
There's just something very wrong with this place.